All right, let's see. I think we got Kitty up next. She's got a 2012 Toyota Highlander. Tell us what you got going on here, Kitty.
Well, first, I've listened to you since your first day, and and the old Heine commercials that used to be on. Plus, I'm a customer. I turned the corner too hard and hit a culvert, so I bent the control arm and I ended up with new rims and tires. But after it's been fixed in 2 days of driving, the TPMS now light stays on. So I had it checked, and I had the tires checked, to be sure that tire pressure was okay. But then that didn't go out, and then I drove it there. It required 20 miles, consecutive miles. And then I've also found the reset, and nothing makes it go out. So I'm wondering if I need to just take it back to the mechanic, or do I need to do something else with the car?
Okay. Kitty, was the repairs done at a body shop or a mechanic shop?
It was done in a mechanic shop, and they took it to, because the wheels were definitely out of line, so they took it to an alignment place to have it aligned.
Okay. Who replaced the wheels that were damaged?
The place that did I don't know if I can say the name, but anyway, the place that did the wheels in alignment.
Okay.
The mechanic had it towed there and had it done.
All right. Well, now, this is the situation. If you didn't have a tire pressure sensor issue before the accident, usually, I can't say 100%. Maybe the impact that the wheel took, if it got damaged, was enough to actually cause the tire pressure sensor itself to have an issue. Maybe it got damaged, and whenever they were replacing it, they make a couple different kinds of these tire pressure sensors, Kitty. One of them, actually, you pull it through just like you would an old valve stem, and a lot of times they can't be reused. They have to be replaced. The other type is you put it in, and there's actually a retaining nut on the outside of it that holds it in place with rubber seals that seal the wheel. I'm just trying to think if they had to take that tire pressure sensor that you had out and put it into a new wheel that got damaged, because of the old wheel being damaged, I would say something in there got mixed up, messed up, something along those lines. If you look at the repair order, were you charged for any tire pressure sensors?
No, not at all.
Okay. Maybe they tried to reuse one and it just didn't work out. What's going to need to be done is they're going to need to do a scan on your tire pressure monitoring system and see which wheel it is that has the problem. And if it's one that, had the issue, or one of them that a wheel was replaced because of the accident, and they replaced the tire pressure sensor, maybe they did it without your knowing, and maybe there's still some type of a warranty on it. But I would definitely return it to the folks that actually did the repairs and whoever changed the tires and the wheels around on it. But have them go in there and scan it. I don't think it's a great big deal. It's probably just, they may have tried to reuse the tire pressure sensor that was in there. And some of them just aren't made to be reused, Kitty. And I'm thinking that when they pried the old one out and they pulled it back into another wheel, that something happened with it, and that's probably what's giving you your problem now. If it was covered under insurance, see, they can always file a little claim or a supplement from something that had to do with that accident, and you should be able to get that covered at no charge to you. Your insurance company should take care of that. Because it was part of the same, I would assume it was part of the same accident where you had the other issues. So call your insurance company up, tell them what you got going on, take it back to the shop that did the repairs on it. And what'll happen is the adjuster will get a hold of the shop, and if there's any other charges, the insurance company will usually go ahead and just cut them a check for it. So it's just a supplement, and it happens all the time. Repairing accident vehicles is not a perfect science, and a lot of times you'll have a little issue or something like that needs to be addressed after the fact. So in this case, it shouldn't be any different than that. Just take a deep breath, call your adjuster up or your insurance company up, explain to them what's going on. Also call the shop up, make an appointment, get it in, and I'm sure it'll all work out. I appreciate your call. You have a great weekend.